Hi everyone! Today we are going to be doing a cityscape. So a cityscape is like a landscape, but it's a picture of the city. And we are going to be drawing a Chicago cityscape. So we are going to be drawing different architectural buildings that are in Chicago. So here's the water tower. Here's a sculpture by Pablo Picasso. Here's the Willis Tower, and here is the Macy's building. Okay, so we are going to start. So we are going to be drawing in a circle shape. So what you're going to need is your paper, okay, and we always start with a pencil. I'm only going to draw with marker because I want you to be able to see it on the camera. But you're going to find a plate that fits on your paper, okay? And we're going to trace around that circle or that plate. And that's going to give us where we're going to draw the cityscape. Okay? So the first thing we're going to do is the thing that's closest to us in the foreground. We're going to draw this really cool Pablo Picasso sculpture. Okay? And we're going to start out by drawing the head. So in our circle, we're kind of draw an M shape. Okay? Then on the end of the M, we're going to do a curved line in. Curved line in and close it up. The next thing we're going to do is the eyes. Okay, so we're going to do kind of a football shape. So it's a frown face, then a smile, and two dots. There's been much controversy about what this sculpture actually is. Okay, so there's some people say it looks like a baboon, so here's our nostrils. Okay, some people say it looks like a lion. I don't know if we've ever found out what Pablo Picasso really meant for it to be. Next we're going to do kind of the body, this. Okay, this shape here. So under kind of the nose, we are going to draw two lines out, two lines in, and a bump to the edge of the circle. Alright, it's looking good. Next we're going to do another big M shape. So in the center of our M, we're doing curve, curve, and then we're going to draw a little line that goes to this little pointy part on the body shape. And we're going to draw this line a little lower and to that line. Alright. Next, we're going to do another half circle on each side of the face, okay? So we're going to start here and curve down to here. Start here, curve down to here. Now this is symmetrical. It just means this side is the same as this side, right? This sculpture actually has wire here, or cable. So we're just going to be drawing lines. They're diagonal lines. Okay.
Miss Louise, could you call the office? Our planning sub is here. I want to know where you want her to go.
And then we're going to do diagonal lines this direction. There we have our Pablo Picasso sculpture. Awesome. Alright, next we're going to draw the Willis Tower that's behind. Okay. So we're going to do this really tall rectangle shape. Okay. So here we're going to go up. We hop over the Picasso statue. go up, 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 almost to the top. Not quite to the top of our circle. Then we're going to come over. We're going to make an L shape. So we're going to come down and over. See, it's a big L. Then we're going to come down, hop over the sculpture, and down to the bottom. Alright, so we have that part of our skyscraper. Okay. Next we're going to do a little rectangle. So here's one rectangle. Now we're going to do a shorter rectangle right here. And then we're going to add some nice windows, and they're all rectangular too. So we're going to do rectangles. Rectangles. Make sure we don't draw over the Picasso sculpture. We just want to put windows, because this building, the Willis Tower, is behind the Picasso statue. And here's one. And then we're going to put some on this side. Maybe they're a little skinnier. This one. And then what's distinctive about this architecture is there's two antennas that stand up, and the building's black, but those antennas are white, so we have to do really skinny rectangles up here. Okay. Next, we are going to do the Macy's building. So we're going to do this clock shape at the top. So let's start with the clock. So it's a circle. And these are actually Roman numerals. So they're numbers, but the numbers that the Romans used. So X means 10, and the I's mean 1 each. So it's X, 1, 1, which is 12. This is 3, this is 6, this is 9. Okay? So we're going to do X, 1, 1. We're going to do 3, 1, 1, 1. V is 5, so V1. And the 1 before the X means 1 minus 10, which is 9. And then we have to put hands on our clock. So one skinny hand and one thicker hand. Okay. Alright, next we're going to put 4 circles around this circle. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to connect those circles together. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause. And then we're going to put some texture on those two. Okay. And we're going to make a square. So we're going to do one line above the circle and one line below the circle. Alright. Next we're going to do a zigzag line. Okay. Oops. Actually, we're going to do 2 more lines like this. And then our zigzag line. Up, down, up, down. And a half circle on top of that. And a circle on top. Okay. The bottom of the clock has a triangle. So it's just a V. And we're going to do 2 swirls. 1 swirl. 2 swirls. Now we have to draw the rest of the building so it goes all the way down to the edge of our circle, and this side goes down. We're going to add some bricks, so horizontal lines.
Please excuse the
and
Mr. Boyd?
vertical lines.
To Ms. Ganzig's room. Again, Mr. Boyd, if you're in the building already, please go to Ms. Ganzig's room.
All right, we have one more building to do. This is the water tower. Okay, and the water tower was one of the few architectural buildings that were left in Chicago after the Chicago fire. So we're going to draw this, okay? So we're going to start out with these two mini towers that are on the sides of the door to the water tower, okay? So we're going to do two rectangles. We want them to be kind of the same height. Then we're going to do a castle line on top. I don't know if you remember how to do a castle line, but it's over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up. Okay. Over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up. And it's called a castle line because it kind of looks like a castle, right? Now the shape of the door, the top of it is an upside down V, and then it goes all the way down. And there's a nice little window here, so we're going to do a line, and there's a little triangle window. Then we're going to follow that shape, go up. Okay. And then we're going to do the center tower. We're going to do another tower that comes all the way up here. And another castle line. And another triangle. So that really looks like a castle. And then we're going to do windows on here. And we're going to do the bottom part, just a castle line here, castle line here, and some windows. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is the rest of the Macy's building, so we're going to just do a horizontal line here. And some vertical lines. And we are done. So you're going to color all the buildings with either colored pencil or crayons. And then if you have watercolor paints, you can paint the nice sky behind it. Now this one kind of looks like a night sky, and I have, these could either be, it could be snow falling or it could be little stars in the sky. But if you want to do a day sky, instead of doing purple to blue, you could do yellow to orange or pink to red. All right, have fun.